were doing your career, but you said that maybe now's your shot at poker. But what inspired you to actually do that?
Bluntly, getting laid off.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's the Poker News Podcast.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Poker News Podcast. I'm Chad Holloway, joined by Mike Holtz, Ben Ludlow, and our special guest, Phil Hellmuth III, Phillip or P3, as you are becoming known. Welcome to the Poker News Podcast.
Thanks. Really excited to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. We talk a lot about you on the show, because you have arguably the most famous dad in all of poker. Big shoes, big shadow.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You are relatively new. A lot of our audience might have heard of you, but maybe have never heard from you or seen you, unless they've seen you on like Hellmuth's Home Game, et cetera, et cetera. But tell us a little bit about yourself.
That's fair. I'm a pretty simple guy, My, despite having that large shadow in poker, they really pushed me towards a regular career. Out of college, went right into banking. And just did that until the last 2 years ago. I figured, now is the time to take my poker shot. So
hell yeah.
That's what I really started about a year and a half ago. Second year at the series. In terms of like what I do and what I enjoy, I play basketball. I grew up playing a lot of video games, so that's kind of tapered off.
Sick.
I think poker's kind of completely replaced it.
Yeah. That's probably a lot of us at this age. Man. Although I just got back into video games. Although Mike was a professional World of Warcraft player.
Yeah, where did you play?
No way, really? That's cool.
Yeah, I loved World of Warcraft. I was 350 pounds and I was just a savage.
Well, you're still a savage. Congrats on the bracelet, by the way.
Thank you. I'm very lucky. Just trying to be like your dad, trying to collect them all.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So,
I hope more for you in the future.
Me too. So what video games did you play?
Oh, back in the day, I really CS. CS was kind of my game. First-person shooter. Played it on teams in like 2015, 16.
No way.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, back in the day, I really ran with it from the time I went to England and saw everyone in the same like LAN center playing the same game.
Yeah,
I was just a little kid, and I was like, wow, this has got to be the coolest thing ever, and I just stuck with it.
Hell yeah. I'm a CS fan. I'm very bad at it, but I'm like
same. Yeah, I haven't played in some time, but terrible.
I'm a nerdy esports fan. Don't tell any chicks. But
so what inspired you? You were doing your career, but you said that maybe now's your shot at poker. But what inspired you to actually do that?
Bluntly, getting laid off.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Fair enough.
It was ironic. It was not a performance-based layoff. They got rid of my whole division. So my boss's boss, his boss, all went. And because I got promoted the year before, they couldn't, fit me back into the mold. So then I've been getting offers to come back there, but I really, really want to make it in poker. So we'll see, what happens.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I left my banking job too in 2017. I was like, all right, 6 months. I'm going to go to Vegas, hang out with my friends, figure shit out. Well, and then 8.5 years later, I'm still here. So I hope the same for you.
Thanks. Me too, honestly.
And it was, your dad and your mom. I know, I've met your mom before. She's very private. She stays out of the spotlight. Balances your dad very well, whom I know because, I'm from Wisconsin, which is where he's from and which was where I've met you before. But, what is their, did they encourage you? Are they supportive? Or are they like, you shouldn't try the poker thing?
Oh, absolutely. My wife is supportive. My parents are supportive. I'm diving in head first here. I don't claim to be good yet. I don't have the cockiness that Phil has because I'm still learning. I'm very aware of that fact. You know what I mean? I'm constantly getting better, and I just want to, cash more and more and more. Eventually, I want the bracelet. I don't have expectations, but it would be amazing.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to learn and improve your game? Obviously, you're playing a lot. We see that. You're playing here at the World Series of Poker. I've seen you play on Hellmuth's Home Game, the television show that I recap for Poker News time and again. But what are the big things that you're doing to
I've
improve?
seen you on the Run Good circuit, too.
Right.
That's my homies. That was one of my first kind of I don't want to say media things or whatever, but, I was an ambassador for them for a few years rolling around. And I think that was honestly, in terms of playing full time and live, that was maybe the best thing that I ever did in terms of just getting more volume in, learning to grind the whole series. It was amazing. So anyway.
Oh, absolutely. No, I completely agree. Run Good is a bunch of kind of small buy-in tournaments with a friendly vibe. And it's also good for me to be involved in it, So totally, I'm really lucky to be involved in that and getting a lot of grinding experience. In terms of like study, I mean, I'm wearing an octopi sweater.
Sure.
I go by them. I have, a couple courses on there. Was most recently watching the Thomas Boyvin one. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name.
Oh yeah,
You did.
No,
Boyvin,
yeah,
okay.
Man, McBoyfriend,
And,
that's my boy.
I say
Badass.
but I don't think that's probably.
I mean, hard to tell. But yeah, really enjoying that. And then honestly, just going over stuff with Phil because his style is so different. It's the exact opposite of all those things. Although I kind of bust him sometimes. I tell him, hey, your strategy is actually pretty close to GTO here. And
Yeah,
he's
right.
He's like, don't tell him. He gets insulted. He's like, no way they could be getting this right.
How dare they? How dare
Eventually,
they?
he came to the conclusion that they've been learning from him, and that's why the solvers are overlapping with what he's doing.
You always wonder where these outputs come from GTO Wizard Octopi. It's just a direct
literally-
line from Phil's brain.
Yeah, just the matrix above Phil. That's hilarious. Yeah, two things I would say. I would say one, my biggest suggestion to anybody who's, especially with a gaming background, is online poker is like the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball Z. Like you, if you're familiar, you hop in that thing, you get better so fast. Like it's crazy. You just see so many more hands. You get to play multiple tables. The fundamentals, it's just so good. And then number two, you might have to get a little closer to the mic because it's hard to hear on the thing. But yeah, I think online poker is best way for sure. And Octopi is great. I love Octopi.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as someone who, I don't want to talk shit, but as someone who tried GTO, it's just a lot easier. It just costs a lot less. You know what I mean?
I don't think we're sponsored by them, are we? No? Okay. It's only Jerky and FanDuel and Poker Stars. All right, we're good.
Just making sure, we can cut it if you guys need to. It's all good.
No, of course not. No.
You're also getting to play with a lot of accomplished players, which I assume you're learning a bit from, right? So like in Hellmuth's home game, you get to play with Jungle Man. Daniel Cates is one that jumps to mind. And a lot of first timers, recreational players don't always get that opportunity. Are you finding that, getting to play against the higher level competition that you're picking up some tips and tricks?
Yeah, you could say so. And I mean, yeah, definitely. I'm not sure that I see Daniel playing his best poker at Phil Hellmuth's home game. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to stack Phil, and then and I'm watching some of the replays and he'll be like, you're in a really bad situation here. I've got top pair, top kicker, and it's like on the turn and he's got an open ender, So that being said though, yeah, I think it's a great opportunity. That's also kind of where you actually see me get better. If you look at the first episode of Hellmuth's home game, I was so nervous that I get re-raised and I have ace king. And I don't know, my brain short-circuited or something. And I just folded ace king.
Seen it happen a million
my first
times.
time ever on stream, just so bad, But part of that was the nerves. I had never been on anything like that before, and getting used to it and just getting, you definitely see drastically different play for me if you watch different episodes, and hopefully you see the improvement.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've literally recapped every episode, more than 24 of them now, and like your trajectory over the course of it, like you said, you can literally see how much better you've gotten. So you're not wrong there. What's kind of a big memory from Hellmuth's home game for you? Like any big hand or just playing with somebody or some moment? Like what's something that sticks out for you?
Okay, so I guess my biggest hand I played came on there. The biggest hand that I won. I think it was like a 30K hand. I get a set of jacks on the flop and goes raise into shove. And 2 callers, 3 coin, and 3 coin shows his flush draw. He just flips up the cards. And Mike Matasso is still thinking. Mike Matasso sees that he has...
stoked.
I am, actually. And then Mike Matasso has a higher flush draw.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
And then puts it in anyways.
Yeah.
And I get there with something like a 30 or 40K pot. I'm still hesitant to jump on all these streaming shows. I tried one shot at Hustler, lost 17K defending against the bounty game. Fives. After 4 wins in a row, they had 9s and I had 5s.
Oh.
But yeah, I've stayed away from a lot of the online cash streaming because, or not online, just cash streaming because I've really focused tournaments, and that's where a lot of my learning has been on.
Yeah.
So my cash game is not as good.
Yeah, we're tournament apologists here.
100%.
We talk shit about we don't talk shit. We just, it's part of the big cash games are such a big part of, you know, what is streamed poker now and all this stuff, but sometimes it's a little scary and it's just like, oh yeah, we had Texas Mike blind shoving for 750,000 with King 6. Like, this is poker, baby. So, you know, we're tournament guys too.
It's entertaining poker. To
Yeah,
tell you the
it's
truth.
entertaining.
And,
TV,
and you get into it. All of a sudden, I'm playing incredibly loose by the end of the night.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
every
Yes.
time.
You have
Yep.
to adjust hugely. And if you're not used to that, oh man, it was bad for me.
Yeah.
I know you just got into poker seriously a couple years ago, but between now and then, what's kind of been your proudest poker accomplishment to date?
Oh, proudest poker accomplishment. I don't really think I have anything that I can like rest my laurels on in terms of achievements yet. I think I have like a 10th this year, which is good, I
Nice.
guess. And last year at the series, I had like a 40th or something in like a 5K field, and that was groundbreaking for me. You know, taking it one step at a time and definitely trying to improve day by day.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about when your dad offered the main event bet? Like how the lead up to that? Like, were you coerced? Blink if you're okay. You know, like were you like, yeah, Dad, let's get it? Or were you like, Dad, I don't.
That's funny. You know, as crazy as it sounds, you know, he did run it by me in advance. He was like, hey, I'm going to bet this with Sean. I was like, fine. You know, it puts a little bit of extra pressure on me, but it's honestly just fun and games at this point.
Yeah.
You know, like him and Sean Deeb, they just shit talk back and forth. It was pretty funny. The night that the bet goes down, I get a text from Sean. He's like, hey, you should tell your dad that the best poker player you know told you to change your 1.4 back to 1.1. And at that point, I'm just like, I can't give you the easy dub here.
Yeah.
And so once people, the more people were like, oh, this is a joke, you're not worth 1.4, the more I actually just left it the way that it was. And then if you look, actually, I sold out my 1.4 and I didn't sell out all the 1.1s.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
weird.
funny, actually.
And it's not your first main event, right? You played it the last couple of years?
Yeah, the first year I played was right after I came from working. My dad was like, I know you just haven't learned anything about poker. You've just been working for 10 years, but let's put you in the main event. It was right after I had proposed to my wife.
Oh.
We went to Seattle. We did it in the Space Needle and then went to our favorite band's concert. And then I immediately went from the end of that trip right into the main event. I must have picked up COVID along the way.
Oh,
Because I started to feel it on day one and I knew something was bad when I wasn't hungry. I wasn't eating dinner and I was like feeling, you know, like the brain fog or whatever it was. And of course it meant so much to me, you know, but after, I don't know, it's like being hangry along with being sick. By the end of the day, I was just like practically delirious. I think I like went out with like King Jack for like a huge amount of money.
I
right
don't
at the
care. I
end.
can't do 8 more days of this.
I seriously couldn't. I tested positive, and that was the only event I played 2 years
damn.
ago.
Yeah,
And-
wow.
And that was with zero kind of poker practice and training. Yeah, I cashed 10 years ago before I started my real career, but that was very different, you know?
Yeah. What's your favorite band?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that was the most.
Odessa, if you guys listen to like electronic
yeah,
music.
EDM. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really like them until like 2013 or 14. And then my wife and I have been together 11 years. So we went to one of their concerts at Stanford.
Mhm.
And they just had such an amazing light show. And it was so different from like listening to them on your iPod or something.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you were just you were immersed. It was such a cool experience. And they just basically created a fan for life. So,
Nice.
Oh, that's
you know.
awesome.
Well, if you like light shows, I'm going to convince you to like Fish later, but we can do that off there. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah. No, I mean, same draw, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know your dad, you know, for a while now, and I've worked with him in close capacity, and like Phil can be a treat from time to time, right? So like, what was it like, you know, your girlfriend at the time, I assume, but like taking your wife to meet your dad, to meet Phil Hellmuth? You know, Phil Hellmuth is the father-in-law. Like, what is what is that whole situation?
See, for her, it was nothing, but I felt like I had to mediate a little bit.
That's what I was thinking.
I did have her over one day, and we're over at my parents' house, and my dad didn't know that she was coming. and I'm pretty sure she saw him walking around in his underwear.
Oh yeah.
That was a
I mean,
cardinal
we all
moment.
have at various points.
She could no
Yeah,
longer
yeah.
be intimidated by him after that moment.
Wow. Okay. All right, wow. Interesting. Yeah.
I love it.
I've mentioned your dad. I mentioned your mom. I haven't mentioned you have a brother who's also taking poker serious at the moment. Your brother Nick.
Oh, absolutely.
He's younger than you, right? Or is he older? Yeah.
He's younger than I am. I think he recently just quit his job because he saw what was going on. You know, he's a really smart guy and he's done pretty good this year. I'm really happy for him. He cashed in his tag team with Mike Matiso.
Oh, sick.
And they got
Oh, right. Yeah. I
the
saw the
squad.
tweets.
Yeah, they got like a 4 or 5K score on the tag team. And I'm really proud of him. I think he's learning at a very fast rate and it's good to see him getting results. You know what I mean? Especially because he's so new to it.
Yeah.
But absolutely, yeah. I think he has a bright future, and I think that he's got a good mind for this kind of thing. So I'd love to see where he goes.
And is it just the two of you, or do you have other siblings?
Yeah, just the two.
That's
of
what I
us.
thought, but I
Yeah.
wasn't 100% sure on it.
How old's he?
He's oh man, you got me because sometimes 2.5 years.
No, I know. I got
He's
2.5,
like
3. My sister.
He's a
too, it
92
seems.
baby.
92.
So like,
Oh, hey, I got
yeah,
the same deal. 90,
exactly.
92, December to February. It's like, I don't know what's happening 9 months out of the year.
Who's the better poker player then? You or him?
I'll say no comment. I'll just say that I have
Yeah.
more experience and that I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna be great in
Your dad
politics.
did train you for this one.
What are your plans? Moving forward after the World Series of Poker, right? Like you're continuing with this poker journey, but do you have any tournament stops that you're eyeing up? Are we going to see you in the Bahamas for WSOP Paradise or here in Vegas for WP2 World Championship? What's the future hold?
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to travel for tournaments this year. As I mentioned, I was committed to the Run Good stop. And that, I think, there's a Thunder Valley almost immediately
right after.
Yeah,
It's
so
one
I'm
of the
just-
best events too. It's like Thunder Valley is an amazing place to play. That tournament has always been like it's a $2,500 $1 mil main event, which is just like perfect price point for like a Run Good type of main. I love that place. Love Ben and Run. Anyway, sorry, that was my Thunder Valley.
No,
pitch.
that's great. No, I'm excited to get experience playing there too. That's really what I'm trying to do right now. Like you said, I'm playing a lot online as well. Like the hyperbaric chamber where you
Literally.
can shut out
Yes.
out time and play like 4 to 8 tables at once.
There you go.
know?
Yeah.
So good. Like,
I
man.
max out at 4 right now. I got to work on
No,
it.
I think 4.
Four is the perfect.
4 is
amount.
what I maxed out most of my career, honestly. I just started playing 8 to 12 in the last year or two. But most of my success was running 4, maybe 6, but 4 is you get all the reads, you get to do everything. It's perfect for everything, I think.
Well, I'll take your online advice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit's
you should.
fair.
You should.
Yeah.
This is a game that Mike has played. This is called Which Phil Is
So
It?
fucked up.
You can see you're here. Your dad is in there, and it's our 8 other Phils. So it's just a quick
Oh,
trivia
yeah,
game.
guy.
So we got
Oh,
Phil
that hat is
Hellmuth. We have
That's
P3
sick,
yourself. We have Phil Locke, the Unabomber. You might not be familiar with some of these. So
Wait, I
so
thought you were quizzing him, not just telling him, "Hey, this is Phil."
Phil Wee. All right, we got Philip Sternheimer.
Yeah.
We got Philip Gruesome. Phil Galfond.
Yep.
Philip Heald, the Tower, who was our
Okay.
guest on a recent episode.
Yep.
Phil Gordon. We
Wow.
got Phil Ivey. So these are your choices. I'm just going to ask. This is for fun to see how you do. It's just some trivia questions, and you guys can play this too. You guys can.
Yeah.
Oh, hooray!
Yeah.
Dude, these guys are too good at this game.
You didn't prepare for this.
Not the slightest.
No,
let me
none of
tell
you
you.
did. I didn't tell anybody this.
Let me just tell you this. When Kaina and I, the previous host, when we played this, we got everyone. It was so. This is a hard game, man. So
All right, all
don't
right.
be.
I
All
think
right,
I'm going to get about 2 of them right.
We'll start here, and then
And you
if he
just told
doesn't
me the
know, we can
names.
pass it along. You guys can chime in.
I'm ready.
All right, so P3, who started going to college when he was only 15 years old? I'll give you a hint. He went to Georgia Tech and ended up graduating with a BS in computer science.
Yes, in computer
So
science.
I know.
You do know this one?
No, but I'm gonna.
I wish I had
have
more
a
space
guess.
for-
I am absolutely horrible with poker trivia. I'll tell you that.
This is a hard question.
No
Like,
one
if there are
knows
ranks.
this.
It's like
the
a
answer.
complete guess. Like I just look at them and I'm like, who looks like they might be a software engineer? You know what I mean?
Phil Gordon.
It was Phil Gordon.
You got it.
Duh.
He graduated in 1991. by the way.
Where's
Did
the
you really
hell-
know that one?
Yeah.
You still knew that one?
I didn't know that one before, but
Where
like
the hell
as
is
you
he?
went through, it was very
Phil
obvious.
Gordon,
it
did you
was Phil
see he
Gordon.
chimed in earlier this summer when there was the brouhaha about the poker commentating, and he's like, "I'll come back," because he just done a lot of poker commentating. So
Come on back, Phil.
How about we just let me get in the booth?
Your name's not Phil. Shut the fuck up, okay?
Phil Holtz.
All right,
I'll support it.
which
Yeah, thank
player's
you.
sister? Which player's sister was on the cover of the June 26, 2024 issue of Card Player magazine? One of these players has a sister that was on the cover of Card Player magazine. You might have met the sister before. You just don't know yet. She's actually a friend of mine too.
Oh, I know.
I'm just gonna have to pass on a bunch of these.
That's-
This is
but
like
it's
Cheyenne.
I'm so
Cheyenne.
bad.
Yeah,
at this.
Cheyenne Ivey. Phil
Cheyenne
Ivey's
Ivey.
sister.
Yeah.
Cheyenne. Shout out Cheyenne of Ivey Solutions. I'll flash the cover, I'm sure, on the screen. But yeah, he's
She plays a
got
lot
a
of the
sister.
CSOP events. She's cool as shit.
Yeah.
I
She
played with
helps
her.
host a bunch of them. Right?
Yeah, I played with her all night, and I was like, Cheyenne Ivey, that's crazy that she's got the same last name as Phil Ivey. Haha. Didn't even put it together.
Oh, that's
that-
a real story.
Yeah. I was like, oh, and then someone's like, that's Phil Ivey's sister. I was like, no. Oh, yeah, I'm stupid.
all right. Which Phil has children named Xander and Zachary? So your dad named Philip the third and Nicholas, and but which one went Xander and Zachary?
Who are you asking?
Anybody? Shout it out.
Oh, Galfond.
No,
Locke?
Gelfand doesn't have any kids.
No,
Locke
I'm
doesn't
gonna
have
have to
kids.
I don't
go.
know anything.
I'm gonna go with the tower.
The tower?
Yeah.
No, it's not the tower.
No, the Tower's kids are named like,
It was-
William and William the Second.
Oh, we got the
It
same
was
answer
Gordon.
from
You
both.
can't do
Okay.
oh,
Of course I can. I can't just make it easy on you.
Yeah.
All right, last question. This one is, I think, easier. And I was actually
Phil
there.
Gordon.
Good
Who
guess.
set a poker endurance record in
Oh, yeah.
2010? Just shout it out.
Lock.
Yeah, Phil Locke. Did you know this?
I
50
didn't.
hours or something.
Phil Locke in
100
And he made
2010
money too, right?
at the Bellagio
Playing 510.
from June 2nd to the 7th, completed 115 straight hours of profitable. That's the keyword, profitable.
Yeah.
Nice.
10-20 no limit hold'em. He won $6,766. Donated half to charity. So should have donated it all.
It's pretty.
Oh yeah.
But what's the hourly there?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's like
Chad?
$5 an hour. Yeah.
I can confess here why I don't know any of this is because my dad is Phil Hellmuth.
Yeah,
In
sure.
short,
That's true. Yeah.
When I was a
true.
little kid growing
not-
up and you see your dad as the poker brat, all of a sudden you don't want to see more. You don't want that like reinforced in your head as a little kid,
No,
you know? So
yeah.
I just completely stayed away from all poker related stuff until the last 3 years, really.
I can't tell you what a tremendously good decision that was for you as a human being. You seem very normal and well regulated, and that's a testimony to you. Well done.
Thanks.
I agree, and it's been fun. I've gotten to know you a little bit. We played together when you visited Wisconsin in one of the home games there, which was fun. And I've seen firsthand your passion for the game because I gave you and your dad a ride back into the city from where the game was, and you were kind of fixated on this one hand, this beat that you had. But to me, that screamed like, oh, he cares, right? Like I remember when I was coming up in the game, and you would replay hands and think about it, and which is why I was excited to see you taking poker more seriously, excited to have you in the studio here on the show and give our readers, our viewers, our listeners an opportunity to get to know you because I think you're going to continue to rise in the poker world.
Excited to be here. And really, I hope the same. Yeah.
If people want to keep on top of you or your journey, are you on social media or what's the best way to do it?
Yeah, I've got a couple socials. I mostly post on Instagram. I've also got a Twitter. I thought about making a TikTok, and then I realized I couldn't film at the table. So
That'll do it.
just in those two, I'm like Phillip Hellmuth on both of them.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
That is going to do it for this episode of the Poker News Podcast. I do want to thank you, P3, for taking the time to chat with us, and good luck at the WSOP and all your poker endeavors. We're going to be back with brand new episodes on our march to the 1,000th episode. So continue to like, subscribe, give us the 5-star review. Shout out to your friends. I'm Chad Holloway, Ben Ludlow, Mike Holtz, and Phillip Hellmuth III. Until then, we'll keep a seat open for you.